So I left them on all night.
All we got is like, torch too, for that off spray, like, we got one for the yard and one to put on yourself. We did that when we went out and watched the fireworks in our backyard, and it worked fine.
Right.
But I just don't like the smell.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I
it
was just trying to
stinks.
find something else.
And it don't smell.
Yeah, okay, there you
This
go.
one.
Yeah.
And then we bought 120 hours
Yeah.
of cartridges and all to keep
Yeah.
using it. And they eat me alive, so
Right.
you can see I ain't got bit. Now my dog got me,
Right.
claws. This got infected for like 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept wiping it with alcohol and putting triple antibiotic ointment on it.
Right.
This one's taken like a month to heal. He scratched me in my heel
Mm-hmm.
and my whole foot swelled up. I don't know why. But he jumps off the couch and he don't realize
Yeah.
he hits my leg. And I think with the blood thinners,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
that's probably why I get
Yeah.
scratched or it
Yeah.
bleeds so easy. This one started this morning.
Yeah. You're right, that is part of the blood thinner problem.
Yeah. I feel good.
Yep. Loosened up, I can feel it.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's get it all.
Yeah, I'll move your arm a little bit.
You wanna check some steps?
Yep.
I can't get over not watching right now.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, still waiting.
I mean, initially, yeah, cause you're still.
I've still been doing
Great.
the band and the
Good.
pulley at home.
Yeah, glad about that.
I had the MRI last week, but I ain't heard nothing from the doctor, so I'll probably have to make an appointment.
Yeah.
Make sure he gets paid to look at them.
Yeah. It's all about, right?
It's all about the money.
Yeah.
And however many laps you
Let's check the documentation. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm gonna do one
All
more.
right.
Yeah. That's good. One like this. Anything here?
No pain.
No pain, right? Okay.
And like I told you, I can still do this.
Yeah, that's huge, actually.
And I can still do this, I
Yeah.
just can't pull that side, I just can't do it. Still. And it pops, like
Yeah.
it just did.
Yeah, and I felt a little cracky.
Just years ago,
Right?
the left shoulder I had done in '98.
Yeah, I was looking,
And
so
I
it's been
had
about 3 weeks since you last
bad
time.
bones
Yeah.
first.
So it makes sense
Okay.
that there's a little
And they
bit of
shaved it,
some like
and they
this.
fixed the ligament that I tore.
So I did,
Right.
yeah, so we did two
And
laps, so I'll mark that down.
He told me in 10 years I'd have to have a rotor cuff.
Oh.
And look, it still works good, it don't hurt.
What do you want?
Yeah, you don't mind.
But it popped like that.
Which
and
one?
that's why it scared me, and I wanted to ask about it
Oh,
because
yes.
if
Yeah.
it causes bone spurs, then I want to
Yeah,
lay
right.
off of it.
I get that, yep.
But if it's just a reaction to moving it,
Right.
right.
Oh, yeah.
I
I know,
just
yeah,
can't
you're-
do the side.
Yeah,
Just on
the side.
yeah.
I'll have to see in this new MRI how that bicep muscle and all is. Cause it was torn the first time
Right.
after the surgery. And now we'll see if it's still torn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that kind of thing heal or does it actually have to be repaired?
Normally, well, it depends. If it's slight, it's kind of like this. You got cut here. If it was slight, it would heal up. If it was deep, you have to get stitches. Kind of the same thing there. So what I'm saying, it depends on how bad it's torn.
Right. Yeah, and the first time it was torn bad.
Yeah, so then.
And they didn't even repair it. So
Oh, okay.
that's why I had to have the second one and the rotor cuff, and there was a cyst in here that they didn't remove. He had to do that.
Oh, okay, wow, okay.
That's
Some
fine.
kind of
So,
shit, what was
each
the
pay
name
for
of
it,
it?
right.
Some kind of
That's
cyst.
Oh, yeah.
That's too bad.
It actually stuck up, and I kept rubbing it, like massaging it,
Right,
and he said that's perfect to do,
Right.
but it's not gonna go away.
right, right.
So he had to remove it this time.
Well, at least you got it this time.
I hope.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you went
Ganglion.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
That's what
Last
it's
time
called.
I
I
was
knew it
here,
was
I was
a
only
weird
able
name.
to do that one pass and back.
Sometimes
without-
it takes you a minute to
stopping.
remember.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready for round two?
That's good.
Alright, there you go.
Okay, if I switch sides, okay?
Oh, that- I feel like I'll be better if I get into this.
Yeah, it'll probably be more comfortable for you. And then you wanna, yeah, it's like less cumbersome than
Yeah.
this model.
Well, I just feel like if I could bend my knee, I feel like it would work better, but I don't know.
Yeah, later, cause right now, you want that locked for
Right.
safety. Then yeah, I went to one patient that had, it was attached to an app, and so on the app, you could set what the resistance was, and it would swing.
Oh, wow.
There's really, but, yeah, having some sort of like swinging knee bending ability,
I think sometimes so.
yeah.
I think that's already more than what I even did last time.
Yeah, and that's why I'm starting to write each note, I'll put specific, how many
Okay.
laps you've done, stuff like that, so we'll keep track of it. What was I gonna say? Next round, do you wanna do some of the standing with the cone placement, or do another walk?
I'm gonna do another walk.
Okay.
At least one more lap on the bars, and maybe we can do some other stuff.
Sure.
You guys always have good music going.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny because I honestly never changed the station, but it's just on the classic rock.
Right, yeah,
stuff.
that's what I like, so.
Yeah.
Me too. And it's funny, my daughter was born in '87, and that's what she was raised on, and she still likes the old rock and roll.
Yeah, that's what I grew up listening to too. My mom listened nothing but like Leonard Skinner,
Yeah.
Zeppelin, and all these guys, you know.
Oh yeah, AC/DC,
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin. Love them all.
I've always been a huge Led Zeppelin fan. That's why as soon as I heard this song, I was like, oh, good tune, at least.
My first thing was an 8-track, and I had Led Zeppelin.
My mom has.
Stairway to Heaven.
My mom has. I think she had that exact tape too.
I got a bunch of albums. I just bought a record player finally.
Oops. She had a whole
Oh.
bunch of old records.
I was moving around with this stupid necklace and fell off. Sorry.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, I want to start playing my albums again. Because we had cassettes and CDs.
I said before to my other therapist that I feel like walking backwards is sometimes easier than walking forward.
Oh, yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah, it's different.
It's
Muscle
different
groups.
muscle groups, I
Yeah.
guess, too, right?
Yep.
I just feel sad for my girl, you know. When we met, it was not like this at all, you know.
I was independent.
She was
Right,
working
gonna get
full
there.
time.
Me too.
It's,
Now I need 2 knee replacements. I just got the second shoulder surgery.
Another one?
Trying to fix the pain,
you know,
because that's horrible. Putting
Yeah,
up
that
with
feeling.
pain every day is just horrible.
I mean, not only that, she has a Foley, a colostomy bag,
Oh, wow.
you know, so it's just a lot,
My
you know.
son had that. At 27, my son's bowel burst.
Oh my god.
And we didn't even know if he was gonna make it. They told us they would do their best. He was in the hospital when it happened though.
Oh my God.
And 3 hours later,
You
they
right.
came out and said, you know, it's fixed. All right, guys, have a good day.
You too, ma'am. Take care.
All right.
See you Thursday.
You can go either way, get a little more comfortable. How's this feel compared to the forward and backward?
I like forward and backward better.
Oh, I'll be inside, trust me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And then same thing, and however many laps you do.
Okay. This is definitely a little harder to do.
Should turn around and do the other side.
Yeah, I should have done that,
Well, it should be, because we're going both directions, so it should be.
Yeah. but it's getting both.
Yeah.
Go back a little bit more.
Nice, yeah. I was looking through your notes and I had written that we wanted to try that sometime.
Right.
So it's good. So we did 2 laps with the lateral. Now, do you feel ready to?
I think so.
Take a minute though.
We're gonna.
We're back over here. We're gonna do some standing.
Yep. Good. So feel all right here? I'm glad that you got nothing with that.
Yeah.
Wanna try some phones?
I don't really feel comfortable doing cross-handed because my legs are already pretty tired.
Okay. Yeah, I was just about to ask, like usually we like to get into it.
It's getting worn out so easy because I know the more it gets done, the better it'll get, you know.
Right, yeah, so it's just like that consistency. And try to do, if you can, so try to keep your arms straight. Kinda like what you do with the weights. Yeah, so they call that horizontal abduction. And then you're trying to squeeze some of those shoulder blades together.
Yeah, you can feel it in the back there.
Yep.
The shoulders.
So it's another one if you have.
If you want to make it stronger, you double it. More tension.
Yeah, you got to. I don't need more tension right now.
Yeah.
Getting worn out already.
Alright. So yeah, so I'll add those to your list for some more upper body. I think that would be good for now. You know, I don't wanna add too much all at once.
Right, right. And then have me doing 90 million things instead of just a few things really well.
Mhm.
I'd rather do a few things really well and make sure that I'm actually doing the motions properly and
Yep,
not doing them half-assed, especially towards the end.
yep.
Listen to me wheezing.
Yeah, I heard that. Alright, good. Do you have enough energy for one more stand, or how are you doing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, I sit down.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
rather
This
try
is
than
good.
not try.
Yeah.
Right? Oh.
before we do cones, I'm gonna help hold the walker steady.
Okay.
Are you able to lift your left hand? Okay. Do you think we could try some of the cross?
Yeah, let's try that. Worst comes to worst, I knock them off the wheel.
I feel like your other leg is not straight
It's
with the other
not,
one. Yeah,
because
so it's lower. That-
Prosthetic is too low.
That's
It's
what I've
not
been
tall
saying.
enough.
I mean, can't it be adjust?
Yeah, if I go back to the same prosthetist,
I want to take a look at it, see if I can do it.
there's nothing you can do with it.
How does he do it?
I would recommend doing it with a prosthetist. Still have the right tools and stuff. Right, nice. Got it.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that kind of did me in for the day.
Okay. So I'll move the start.
Hey Sharon. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you today? I'm good, thank you.
Don't exert yourself. Don't exert yourself.